guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to give you 24 unique baby names that I love but won't be using. So let's get to it. I'm going to start with the 12 girls' names. The very first name on my list is Adelaide. I absolutely love that name. I heard it on American Horror Story season 1, and it's also a city in Australia. The next name I love is Briella. My husband was obsessed with the name Ella, but I didn't really like it. But I did love the name Briella, but we decided not to go with that name. The next name on my list comes from the Bible, and it is Genesis. Now, I've seen this name spelled with a J. I'm not so fond with the spelling with a J, but I think the name overall is really pretty. My next name is Sienna. I don't really ever hear this. I've heard Sierra a lot. I grew up with a lot of Sierras, but I've never heard Sienna. The next name I love is Eloise. I think it has a really cute, old-time, classy name. The next name I like really isn't unique. I actually have heard this quite a few times, but it is an old-fashioned name that I really love, and I wanted to put it on this list, and that is Charlotte. And it really sounds like my younger daughter's name, Scarlett. They sound alike, but I just think it has a really pretty ring to it, Charlotte. The next name I really love is Shiloh. I think this also has kind of like an old-fashioned feel. It also makes me think of, what's that one children's movie? Oh, yeah, the movie is just called Shiloh. It reminds me of that dog from the movie Shiloh, and I think the name is absolutely beautiful. The next two names are tangible things, and one is Clementine. I think it has like a southern feel to it. I craved clementines during my last pregnancy, and I was obsessed with that name, but I knew that would probably never happen. But I think it's very cute. The next name is a flower. White people and their flower names. Don't be racist. I'm not white. I'm half Asian. Get it straight. It is Magnolia, and I love that name. I think it is gorgeous. I think magnolias are gorgeous. Beautiful name. The next name I really like, and I have never heard anybody with this name, though I'm sure there are people out in the world with this name. It is Selah. I think it just has a beautiful ring to it. I have a best friend named Kayla, and it just kind of rhymes with Kayla, Selah, though they're not spelled alike at all. I just think it's a really gorgeous name. The next name is Estelle, and my husband was really obsessed with the name Stella, but I thought Estelle had more of a classic ring to it, but that name would never happen for us. And the last name, I think it's more, for me at least, a gender neutral name. I could see myself naming a girl this or a boy this, and it is Emery. And with the nickname Emma, I just think it is so cute, a little Emery. Now let's get to the boys' names. The very first boy name is Benton. My husband is obsessed with this name. I think it's okay, but it just doesn't go with our last name, so it could never be. Little Benny, little Ben would be so cute, but sorry, Benton. The next name is Beau. I think this name is so adorable. I love how old-fashioned it is, but the way it's spelled, B-A-U-T-F-O. Well, I just think it's really cute. I think it's unique. The next name I love is Everett. The next name comes from the show called Weeds. If you've ever watched that show, then you are probably familiar with this name. It is Silas. Super cute. It's not a name that you hear very often, but I love it. The next name I think is gender neutral. I would name either a boy or a girl this. It's super cute. I've never heard anybody with this name, though I'm sure there are people out there with this name. I actually worked on a street with this name, and it is Emerson. The next name is, I wouldn't say it's an uncommon name, and a specific person will come to mind when you hear this name. It is Abraham. Adorable. Of course, I'm sure you're thinking of Abraham Lincoln. Most people do when they hear the name Abraham. I just think Abram would be a really cute nickname for Abraham. Call him Little Ham. The next name I really like has more of a modern feel to it. It is the name Phoenix. I also really love the name Orion. It makes me think of the name Ryan, which I'm not a real fan of. I love the way that it's spelled. It just looks so unique. The next name is maybe a little girly-ish, and again, a certain person might come to mind when I say it. It is Julius. It makes me think of like an Orange Julius or Julius Caesars. Little Caesars, I got that. Julius Caesar. He might come to mind when you hear that name. I just think it's really cute. You don't really hear that name that often.
Oh, obviously.
I'm doing a unique baby names video, so you might not hear any of these names that often. Just ignore me. The next name might be gender neutral, maybe, just depending on who you are. It is Eden. This name is just super adorable. It's short, sweet, to the point. I love it. The next name is Oakley. So you might think of the brand Oakley. I don't know anybody named Oakley, though I think that could have like a weird nickname. I think Oak would be a weird nickname. And the very last name might make you think of a person, and it is Monroe. Now, I've brought this name up before, and people say they think of Marilyn Monroe, which I can see why, but I think Monroe is actually a really sturdy name. If you've ever seen Revolution on Netflix, one of the men on that show is named Monroe, and it just makes me think of a really sturdy fighter type man. I don't even know what I'm saying, but I think it's a really strong, sturdy name for a boy. Have you guys heard of any of these names? Do you know anybody with these names? Are they unique to you? They might not be unique to you. I would like to know if these names are unique to you, or if you have heard them, or if you know somebody with these names. Tell me down below some of your favorite unique baby names. I have a huge list of baby names that I love. I could talk your ear off for the next hour about all the baby names that I love. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.